Finally got the bonnet painted and the front clip. Freaking struggle with the bonnet. I must have had freaking maybe 6 mosquitoes fly into it, into the clear coat. There's actually one stuck on it right now. I can see it. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. A wet sand and buff it, and hopefully I get what I get, whatever. Anyways. Back comes the nightmare. Here's the wiring. I got some of the harness for the front right here. I'm kind of just gonna like put to where it kind of needs to be, and then I'll see if I can cut and shorten any wires and go that route, because I do want to make it as slim as possible. There's a lot of that plastic shielding over the wiring it's unnecessary. So I don't know. I'm not gonna film this. I'm just gonna kind of attach things and probably just show it afterwards. But literally though, I'm taking off all this shielding. This is too thick. Don't need that. I'll probably redo these wires. I don't know what I was thinking before. Like I'm going from like a 14 gauge to a freaking 10 gauge or something. Who knows? But I'm gonna straighten all this out. This is kind of where I'm at after a couple hours. I'm just kind of re-lengthening some of these wires and taping them back up and everything. Where to start here? I really don't know. I guess I can start right here. So this goes to my headlight. I got it going back up here. It goes under the cowl. Same thing with this coolant reservoir wire. It runs the same way underneath this cowl here. My fuel injection wires, they're hard to see, but they go down here. They kind of hide under the coil pack, and they're going down there. I have a coolant temp sensor right here. Wires kind of snaking down in there. And I have this big harness type thing. I have to get this inside the car, but I need to hide it in a way where you can't really see it. But I'm getting to that. I'm just kind of looking for all the plugs I need to find, and then kind of lengthen them all to how long they need to be. So right now I'm working on a gear selector and the starter solenoid switch. So I've already extended these wires, and I have to connect them over to here. These two right here. There's 2 in that one and 1 in this one. So I'm just kind of doing piece by piece. I'll probably end up redoing the MAF wires, because there are 2 different gauge wires on here. For some reason I spliced it long ago. Or I might just leave it because it works. I don't really know. I'll see when I get there. There's not too many more wires on the firewall. I have this, I think it's the coolant fan switch, thermo switch type thing. And the plug for that is actually inside the car, so I have to run wires with that all the way to the front. I think as of the passenger side, this side, all the wiring is done. So all of it, I just need to clean up is over here, going through that little hole right there. So I have to clean that up, see how I'm gonna do it. I might put a notch in this metal, because I don't want it just flapping around. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna keep working on it, see how far I get. All right, so that's where I'm sticking the horn right there. It's kind of in a spot where it's not really in the way of anything. My cables will be good because they're going right here. It's down low. My air filter is gonna sit above it, up here, so we're good. And it's a good spot where I can tie in the rest of the wiring too. So I'll just come up behind here and tie in. I was gonna do on the other side, but I'm not snaking a wire all the way over there. It's just nice and easy right there. And I can rotate this if I need to, whatever. There's my connector right there. But I think I'm just gonna have it point straight forward because obvious. But yeah, I tapped it using a M6 125 tap, and it just threads right in, nice and easy. 2 little fender washers, they match those fender washers. Call it a day. Here's Mini Rick's ignition. It's from the Volkswagen, the MK4. Now that I have the factory steering column back in the Mini, when you sit in the seat, it kind of binds up against your knee a little bit. Not too bad, but I was gonna leave it, just deal with it. It's not a big deal. And then my friend Koya was here and we found a different spot for this. So all I have to do is I'm gonna get rid of this notch here with that little locking pin, because it's not gonna be on the column anymore. I'm gonna move it to somewhere else. But bear with me, I found my old main cap bearings from one of my old mini motors, and they fit perfect. Let's see here. They fit perfect right in there. See how tight that is? Yesterday I basically got the whole engine side wiring complete totally. I have one more wire right here from the alternator that just needs to be run inside. But basically all the wiring is tucked as far as I could get it. It's pretty good. It's a lot better than what it used to be. It came out really good. And I'm not really looking forward to doing the inside today because it's a mess and that's gonna take some time and some thinking. So that's why I'm working on some random bits today. So I'm doing that ignition thing. So I'm doing that. And yeah, I got a couple more of these main bearings. So what I'm doing is I squeeze one so I can fit inside nice and tight. And then I threw one of these in a vise to make it even tighter. So they all kind of bind up like that nice. And I have this pipe here. Because obviously like this doesn't, it doesn't fit. It's too big. So I kept squeezing them down until it does fit, like a nice snug fit. But yeah, we'll get back to that. And then the reservoir for the clutch, that little purple reservoir thing, I'm just gonna drill 2 holes in this. 1, 2, round out the edges and everything. And then just bolt it onto that bracket. Remember where it would hit the wiper blade assembly. So I'll just drill a hole there, do a nut and bolt, and then just like I can swing it to wherever it needs to be. And then it'll give me more room so it won't bind up in here anymore. So I'm gonna do these 2 quick. It should only take me about 5-10 minutes. I'll just put some paint on it, whatever. That's how I think people snap blades too, is when they put all that force into it. That's how you get to the face. I don't wear goggles, so one of them stubborn moments, you know what I mean? After 15 years playing with an angle grinder, you learn how to use the damn thing. All right, now I'm just gonna round off these edges. You could just do the safety squint too. Nah, don't be like me. Wear goggles. Wear the safety gear you're supposed to. I can't do this one-handed because that's insane. So. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that one-handed. That's not a smart idea, but what the hell? At least I know if I have one hand, I can still do stuff. I'm not gonna pretend that's super freaking level at any means. But for quick, I mean, you're not gonna see this. It's gonna be bolted there, and that's it. Basically just making a clamp to clamp onto a pipe, you know what I mean? All right, I got this tacked up. I'm just gonna take it off and then fully weld it and then grind back the edges. All right, I think I'm all set here. The clamp is working pretty good. It's nice and tight. I rounded off the edges a little bit. It came out pretty good. I don't know, it's in a spot where you won't really see it, I think. Overall, happy with it. Just made it real quick. Just I'm gonna relocate the ignition for the time being. Nice. Got the little bracket attached. Came out good, clears everything. Success. So that one's off the list. Cool. So this is the route we've decided to go. This is my friend Corey's idea. He said, why not just fucking attach it to the robot? It has the same clamping diameter. I was like, oh, that'd be such a good idea. It's up there, it's out of the way, and it's right in arm's reach when I'm sitting down. And it doesn't take up any visibility through the window either. I'll just run my wires right across the pipe here and hide it down here. It's a thin loom, so it should be all right. But yeah, I like it. I think it's cool up there. Why not? It's an odd spot to put an ignition, but you know, saves room down my knees. So there we go.